you have a monkey in your pants?
Right guys, another pickup video for you here. It's becoming a bit of a regular occurrence this. I think this is maybe the third or the fourth for the month, I can't remember. But hold on. Diet Iron Brew for pro gamers. No fat Iron Brew. Normal Iron Brew makes you fat, children. Diet Iron Brew probably fucking kills every cell in your body with that weird fake sweetener crap that's in it, whatever you believe. Anyway, another pickup video, a couple of games and another system. But first of all, I have to say a big thank you to Mark Horsburgh. Hope I'm saying your name correct. One of the videos that I put up where I got some GameCube games, wasn't the last one, it was the one before. I think there was a couple of games missing manuals. CEX seems to be notorious for this now, as I'm figuring out. Some games have manuals, some games do not. But I said if anybody's got a manual for this game, I'd appreciate it. I even said I will send you a game out in return. But Mark Horsburgh, quite words are failing me, fuck nuggets, quite generously sent out GoldenEye Rogue Agent manual. So Mark, much appreciated. If you ever want a hug, give me a shout, I'll come and give you a hug. So first item is for my beloved system, Spectrum, and that is R-Type for the ZX Spectrum. You forget like how little these little cassettes are. It's metal and these little boxes, how little they really are. Awesome. It's like, check that shit out, man. Mental. How old is this shit, really? How old is it? Whoops. Do you know what I mean? How old is it? Hold on. That says 1987 on it. Mad. Awesome. Probably one of the better, or if not one of the, I wouldn't say it's, I don't know, is it the best? I don't know. But certainly one of the good specky games. R-Type. Now I am going to pick up specky games now and again. I have got an app for my iPhone, but I'm changing phones possibly tomorrow, so that will change actually. Never thought about that. But I've got an app for it where you basically plug I've got a little tape machine, a cassette tape adapter in the specky tape deck part of it, and the cable comes out and plugs into my iPhone, and you basically load the games off the phone onto the specky. That's what I do just now, but I'm collecting specky games still, regardless. I'm going to try and pick up at least one or two a month because they're reasonably cheap. Even, well, saying they're reasonably cheap, normally about £3 maybe, so £2-3. Some can work out as about £5 with postage, and the likelihood of me finding them car boot sales or anywhere like that is like nil, especially in good condition like this. And the odd game, Gunfight, which I'm still fucking looking for, I mentioned before, 15 quid. Ridiculous, but I will find it. So I'm going to pick up, excuse me, I'm going to pick up odd specky game every now and again because I fucking love the specky. It's amazing. It's just fucking noggin. Anywho, grab gun style, 3 minutes 40 seconds, and I've hardly done anything. Here we go. Die Hard Vendetta. Fuck a duck. Complete. This is a repete, what would you call it? Double. You remember your kids with the football cards? Need swap. It's a double because this was in a bunch of games that wife bought me that I didn't know about the other week, but I already had it coming in the post, and it fucking took forever. But anyway, that's. Here I'm back. That's I'm doing something with that anyway. And the next game, the amount of charity shops. Seriously, the amount of charity shops I've been into recently. All the ones in my town a couple of times. All the one in the town where my office is based. I went to about 7 in Edinburgh on Nicholson Street, or Bridges, whatever you want to call it. And I went 2 today in a town where I happened to be at where I was working. And hardly any of them got any fucking games. But I was glad I found this bad boy today. Ba-ding, said my phone. Ridge Racer. It's the Platinum Edition. Some people might not like that shit, but I'm not fussed. But fucking, this is amazing condition, man. Obviously, fucking, you know what Ridge Racer is if you had a PlayStation back then. Oops. I was gonna say it's amazing condition. Now it might have a little mark on the disc because it fell. But, do you know what I mean? Classic game, and it's fucking excellent condition, so happy about that. £1 in a charity shop. It's about as cheap as I can fucking find PlayStation games for £1. It was actually labelled at £3. I said, is that £3? He went, no, £1. I went, nah, it's a bit better. So it's cheap as I can find PlayStation games, £1. But £1, what's £1? Tell you what £1 is. £1's a bottle of Diet Iron Brew. Diet Iron Brew or £1? Diet Iron Brew or £1? Diet Iron Brew or a PlayStation game? Daddy or chips? I don't know. But anyway, I'm coming back. Next we have Ive Seen Console. It's surprisingly smaller than I remember, but it's fucking heavier than I remember. And I had it on earlier on. It's fucking noisier than I remember. The little fan that whizzes away in this bad boy. Whoa, Jesus Christ. But that is Dreamcast, people. Really good condition. Not yellow or anything like that. Very happy with it. A little, you know, fuck it, try to show shit in camera is impossible. It's got a tiny little mark there. But, ching! Love it. I had a Dreamcast. I didn't have a Dreamcast back in the day when the Dreamcast was out. But I had one not that long ago, a couple of years ago, but I had an RF cable for it just, I think, and I remember plugging it in and going, this looks rubbish. And I never touched it again for whatever reason. But anyway, Dreamcast console to add to my ever-growing collection. That is heavy little machine. Came with a SCART cable, AV lead, and 2 joypads as well, which are not yellow, good condition, and also 2, what are these called, virtual memory units, VMUs. 2 of those bad boys as well. So happy about that. The only problem is, I got it on eBay. Sorry, I know I keep ducking out of you. I got it on eBay. I paid probably a wee bit more than what they go for normally because it was in really good condition and not yellow and all that crap. But the only problem is, one of the joypads, the analog nubbin, is if you move it slowly, it's quite really stiff and resistive to move. Unlike the other one which moves freely, and there's twice where it's just came completely loose somehow, flopped out the bottom, and you knock it and it springs back to life. So I've emailed the seller and I've said, oi cunt, no happy, I will find you and get you if you don't sort this out. So I need to get this joypad swapped over, because that's fucking irritating. It's like, no, hardly want to move, stiff. Don't know what's wrong with it, but it is not my concern. It is for the seller to sort out, because he said it was in a nice condition, and my voice is failing me because I'm going to cough. So bear with me, people. I do still have the man flu. So I got 2 games with it as well. So I got the console, I got power lead, I got AV lead, if you want to call it, component lead thing. 2 joypads, 1 analog stick's a bit shitty on it, hopefully I'll get sorted, 2 virtual memory units, and I got 2 games. The games I got were Sonic Adventure, there you go. The case is a bit fuckoed there, so it sort of comes apart how it's not designed to come apart, but I knew that when I bought it because it did say it in auction, manual and whatnot. It's the first time I played this game, and fucking hell, I played it for like 10 minutes max, and the game, I had to switch it off. The game's gonna give me a fucking headache or an epileptic fit, one of the two. Just like zooms about all over the fucking shop. They should like Sonic should be fucking 2D, not this 3D piss. So I'm not really a fan of this game. If it gets better, do you know what I mean? Fuck you. I'm getting emails, people's commented on my YouTube videos. If the game gets better, or you know yourself, if you've been in the same situation where you're thinking, bloody hell, and it's worth sticking to it, let me know. But so far I'm not impressed with that game. And the next game I got, which I know nothing about, is the Nomad. So there you go. It's hard to see this because of the reflection. I'll do this, although it's completely pointless. There you go. Nice, can you see it? You see reflection. Now, I don't really know what kind of game this is. I stuck it on. I played maybe 5 minutes of it. And it's boxed, manual and whatnot. But the thing that got my attention, the thing that got my attention about it was the fact that on the front of it says featuring an original soundtrack by David Bowie, and Reeves Gabrels. No idea who that is. So I started playing it. I played the first little couple minutes, and then, excuse me, it got to like the intro starty sort of title screen, and David Bowie music came on. And I was like, ooh, the game might be tossed. But if it's got loads of I don't know, is David Bowie? Everybody says it different. If it's got lots of songs by him in it, it's good enough for me. But no, it seemed decent, like a third person, what's it called? If it's third person's perspective, it's not first person. Do you know what I mean? It's like Alone. You remember the game's Alone in the Dark? It's like that, how you see your character. But it's weird because you don't use the analog stick to move about, which you think you would. It's like old school. You press up on the D-pad and you go forward. You press left, you rotate. Press right and rotate. Press one of the trigger buttons and you run. But genuinely got no idea what the game's all about. But it looked interesting. But while playing that game, there was some frame rate issues and stuff, and I was like, it got me thinking, because I'd actually forgotten how old the Dreamcast was, because I've got obviously a GameCube as well, and I was like, that's so much superior. But then I looked and I was like, oh yeah, that's when the Dreamcast was out. Doofus. But anyway, guys, cover your mouth so you don't want to get the man flu from me. Do this, it'll be safer. That's pickups. So a Repete GameCube game, a PlayStation game, a manual that Mark Horsbrough kindly sent me, and a new console. Sorry, I'm really not feeling well. But yeah. So I think the next console I get will be a Saturn. But who knows. Anyway guys, as always, I probably waffled a bit of shit. I probably look like shit as I normally do, because I've got too much hair on my face and not enough hair on my head. Chris, I shanked. I will find you if you say rude things like that again. Aye, as always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.